Rob, so the, the industry is always changing, right? That's what also makes it so exciting and fun to, especially to watch on the sideline. If we had this conversation like 5 years ago, what would the operators been asking for compared to today?
Ooh, 5 years ago. Absolutely. That's a good question. I would say 5 years ago, many operators were looking for software that could help them get online. Just a simple, how do I get everything online,
Yeah.
accept reservations. If it could handle bookings and process payments, that was often enough to really operate. Today, the conversation is very different. Operators are no longer just looking for software, they're looking for efficiency. And a lot of them, when I'm on calls, they're asking, how can I do more with the team that I already have? They're not necessarily looking to grow that expense, but they're looking for ways to automate communication,
Yeah.
reduce some of those manual tasks, speed up check-in and check-out process. That's a big
Hmm.
one. And eliminate, the duplicate work that ends up eating up time.
Yeah. They just don't have the time anymore
Yeah,
with the customer expectations.
absolutely. And when you factor in operations and sales, I mean that in and of itself requires a lot of focus, but it requires everyone to be on the same page to be
Right.
able to accomplish all of that. So, there's also much more focus on the customer experience, giving, customers that seamless experience that we talked about earlier. Again, customers have really become accustomed to quick digital interactions in every part of our lives, right? So rental
Hmm.
operators are looking for tools that help them deliver the same experience, from, the online booking and digital waivers to the automated reminders and real-time updates. Like everyone needs to be on the same page. I would say another big shift is just visibility into the business. Owners want data. That was always my perspective in the roles that I've played in the past. I really don't know what changes to make or what pivots I need to make unless I have really good data. And owners want that. They want to know what's driving revenue, which of their assets are performing best, where are they losing time, and of course, how can we make smarter decisions? So, 5 years ago, many operators were managing a lot of this by either gut instinct or endless spreadsheets that take constant maintenance. So today they really want those insights that will help them make better decisions and grow the business. Let's see what else. I would say, perhaps the biggest change is that operators are becoming much more strategic. There's a lot of competition out there, right?
Yeah.
So they're not just asking, will this software work? They're asking, will this help me scale? Will this help me grow in a competitive atmosphere? And that ultimately comes down to, again, increase revenue, save me time, and create a better customer experience, customer service environment. So the businesses that are thriving today are the ones that are thinking of technology not just as a tool, but really as a competitive advantage.